Hi, I'm Ontario Mayor Paul Leon. On behalf of my colleagues on the City Council, I want to speak to you today about the unfortunate and tragic events that occurred in our city last week. I was at our church nearby on that terrible day and was one of the first community members at the scene. It was one of the most frightening experiences of my life. The explosion on Francis Street resulted in the deaths of 2 individuals, changed the lives of thousands of residents in and around the neighborhood, and sent shockwaves, literally and figuratively, throughout the city. While we understand the loss of life could have been much greater, we also recognize the impact this incident has had on all of us. I said it before, but to have an explosion of that magnitude occur right here in our own community was as indescribable as it is unacceptable. In the hours and days since then, I've spent quite a bit of time in the neighborhood and have seen the damage that was done. I've also seen the resiliency of our residents, the camaraderie of our neighbors, and the courage of our emergency service personnel who risked their lives to keep this incident from escalating into something larger. Together, we've responded with courage and determination to what, in the end, was a criminal act. We can't forget that. While we pray for those who lost their lives in that home and empathize with their families and loved ones, the explosion was a byproduct of a crime perpetrated in and on our community. That said, I'd like to commend the various units of the Ontario Fire and Ontario Police Departments, whose men and women are so well trained for incidents such as this. When the events of last Tuesday unfolded, they were more than ready. I'd be remiss if I didn't also thank the agencies who aided with the emergency response, with the investigations, and with the recovery. So thank you to the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Thank you to the FBI, the Riverside County Bomb Squad, Orange County Bomb Squad, the American Red Cross, the Environmental Protection Agency, and the Inland Valley Humane Society, helping with all of the animals who are also negatively affected. Finally, I'd like to thank all of you, the residents and businesses of Ontario. You show the power of community each and every day and give us the privilege of serving you. As we move forward together, we need to look at this tragic and criminal incident as a reminder that fireworks are illegal in Ontario. While we continue to enforce our strict no fire policy, we need your help. If you see something, say something. So we have every year, we encourage you to visit our website, www.ontarioca.gov/no fireworks to report illegal activity. The bottom line is that we need your active and ongoing participation to make sure that a tragedy like this never occurs in Ontario ever again. Moving forward, we are also planning to enact a local assistance center for members of our community who are impacted and still struggling with Tuesday's events. In addition to emotional support, we'll offer the opportunity to connect with a wide assortment of government agencies and service providers in an effort to get folks back on their feet. Representatives of police, fire, and other city agencies will also be on hand to answer questions and provide additional information. The local assistance center will be held at the De Anza Community Center, 1405 South Fern, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I'd like to thank you again for the opportunity to serve you. Together, we're making Ontario a stronger and safer community